and today we do have a ton of Star Wars The Black Series news to go over. So if you aren't subscribed, hit that sub button right now because we are doing a giveaway. At 5,000 subs, we're giving away this ARC Trooper Echo. And thank you guys so much for all the recent support. We just gained like, what, 60 or 70 subs in the last like 2 days, which is absolutely amazing. So thank you guys for all the recent support. I do really appreciate it. We're just getting closer to that giveaway. So you aren't subscribed, hit that sub button to enter the giveaway, and on to the video. So first up in the news, we do actually have images of the Admiral Rampart out of the box, and this is a figure that was not very desirable when it first went up for pre-order. It did stay on Walmart's website for a few days before it actually sold out, and we do have images of it. And this figure is actually starting to show up in Malaysia, which is pretty cool. I guess it's cool that they're getting these figures a little bit earlier than the rest of the world, but the figure is not exactly what I was expecting. At least it does not look like the character from the show. So I will show the box images and the images of the figure out of the box, but it is looking pretty cool. I believe it is just reused from the Tarkin body, which, I mean, it's just another officer, and judging by the price of Tarkin on the aftermarket, this guy might go pretty high up in price just because I guess officers are popular, I guess. But so I mean, I guess if you do find this guy in stores, pick him up and you could always resell him down the line. But looking at his face, this guy's face does not look like the character at all. I know it is based off an animated character, so there is a little bit of like room in there to decide what his real face should look like, but it just doesn't look anything like the animated character at all. At least like some of like the Hunter or the Wrecker. I guess those are based off clones, but at least they look somewhat like the actual animated characters. So I don't know. I mean, I guess it is what it is, but it just doesn't look right. We also do have images of the mouse droid, which I'm super happy about. I love the mouse droid, and definitely the first one we're getting in the Black Series, so pretty cool to see that. And this is news that's actually been out for a few weeks now that I just completely forgot to cover, but it looks like the Black Series might be getting another wave of credit collection figures. Yakface did post this, and it was leaking two of the concept, not leaking, but it's the two basically end credit scenes for the Armorer and for Moff Gideon, and I don't know how I feel about this, because mainly because the actual like characters in the end credit looks exactly the same as the actual characters that came out. Apart from a few things here and there, it's almost exactly the same. It's like for Moff Gideon, I don't know what they could do to actually like change up the figure enough to warrant a credit collection release. And for at least the Armorer, I guess the only thing that I could see them do is include the jetpack that she's holding in the end screen there, but it would have to be a brand new mold. They couldn't just throw in the normal jetpack we have. They'd have to make a brand new mold for the jetpack, and I don't think that would happen because they're not making new molds for these credit collection figures. They're just repainting them. So I don't know what they're going to do with this. It'll be interesting to see, but yeah. Next up, anybody who pre-ordered the Black Series Darksaber, doesn't matter from what store, check your pre-order notice and check your emails to see if you are getting any like shipping notices at all, because it looks like orders are starting to process and ship out from various stores. So just to make sure that your order doesn't get canceled at all, or to make sure you actually ordered it. I've had that before where I thought I ordered it and it actually didn't happen. Yeah, funny stuff like that. But just check your emails, make sure that you are getting these shipping notices, and if you don't have it right away, wait a few days because you never know when you might get it, because obviously every store ships out at different times. So, and we don't have any confirmation of this yet, but judging that these are starting to ship out, hopefully we will start to see these in stores pretty soon. It is the $250 Elite price tag, which is quite expensive for a lightsaber like this, but honestly, from the photos and videos I've seen of it, it looks pretty dang cool. So honestly, if I find this in stores, it might be one I have to pick up. Next up, Yakface did post this on his Instagram, alluding to the 20th anniversary of Attack the Clones, saying that's next year, and basically saying, hey, what figures you want to see in this? And that's pretty cool, and I guess this is him confirming that we will be getting a 20th anniversary of Attack the Clones line. And the only thing is, now that I guess it's confirmed that we're going to get it, we don't really know to what extent. For the Phantom Menace, we got two of the like Comic-Con exclusive figures, or actually they were Celebration exclusive, and then we got like a wave in 2021 actually of Phantom Menace figures to kind of make up for that. So we don't know if it's going to be like a short 4-wave of figures, or if it's going to be an entire like year-long wave, kind of like the 40th anniversary of A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back, where we got waves of figures. I believe there's 3 waves of 4 or 5 figures of each. So we don't know if it's going to be a huge wave like that, or it's going to be a small wave, but I'd like to see what we could get, and honestly, I'd love to see them do a large wave, like as many as some of those other movies, just because there's so many figures I could do. They could do all, like, Anakin, Padme, Obi-Wan, Mace Windu, Kid Fisto, Plo Koon, all the Jedi, all of the clone troopers from like the Commander, Captain, Sergeant, all of those. You could do ton of figures. You could do Count Dooku. The list goes on and on. So I'd hope they do a large wave of figures because there's just so many they could do. For collectors in Canada, the brand new Black Series wave that's like has Tech and Aura Singh and Casca Reeves is actually starting to hit Walmarts in Canada. So if you are looking for this, go check your Walmarts and you might be able to find it. And we also have news that there will be a Black Series price hike, which is very unfortunate. So it looks like the new prices for some of these Black Series figures, a standard figure will be $25, which is the basic exclusive price right now. So the standard figures will be $25, which is very unfortunate. Looks like exclusives will go up to $30, kind of like the Bad Batch Captain Rex was $30. So yeah, that also sucks. And then it looks like deluxe figures will move up to $35 and $40 in that range. So again, wow, that is insane, especially for like a figure like Wrecker, who is $30 and probably shouldn't be $30. Him going up to 35 is insane. Then you look at something like the Mando build-up pack, which was like $37. That might go up to 42 for one figure, Baby Yoda, and all that kind of stuff together. It's just way overpriced in my opinion, and there are tons of reasons for this. I believe Hasbro did come out and state it's like a combination between the rising costs of plastic and the cost of like shipping imports and stuff like that, which I mean, I guess I believe. I don't doubt them, but it just really sucks to see that happen. And I think, don't get me wrong, I know Hasbro is a US based company, and I think it does have somewhat to do with the rising of minimum wage. And I don't like to get political, but I think it does have a little bit to do with that. And I mean, I guess if you're paying your employees more, that means the cost of your product has to go up to some extent. So this might not have any correlation. That's just what I think. That's just my theory. So obviously there's no, I guess, confirmation of this, but that's just my theory. You guys can feel free to disagree in the comments if you'd like, but that's just what I personally think. And just expect this to be a new normal for the Black Series because the price isn't going down anytime soon. And then some people have even been starting to get emails from different pre-orders saying that the price of their pre-orders have been raised up by the manufacturer and there's nothing they can do about it. And basically it's giving you a thing, do you want to continue with your order or do you want to cancel it? So yeah, that also sucks. Like, they're not even waiting for the next wave of figures to raise up the price. They're raising it now, and they're changing it on the pre-orders that have already been ordered, which just is really sucky in my opinion. Like, I pre-ordered Captain Rex for $30. Actually, I missed that pre-order, but that's just an example. Say I order Captain Rex for $30 from the Walmart there for Bad Batch, and I get an email saying, hey, he's been raised up to $35. What? No, like, I get what they're trying to do, but please do that on, like, orders that haven't been placed yet, on future pre-orders, not ones that have already been placed. Don't change it after we've already ordered it several months in advance. That's just kind of a sucky thing to do. And I think Captain Rex is a great example of what the heck are they going to do with this, because he already is a $30 figure, which was overpriced to begin with. Are they going to raise his price to $35, or are they going to just keep him the same and raise Imperial Crosshairs up to $35? We don't really know what's going to happen with that, but yeah, definitely very. And last up in the news, if anybody did miss out on the Black Series Darth Vader, great figure. I do have it, one of my favorites. It is actually back up for, not pre-order, it's just in stock on Dorkside if you did miss out. So get it before it sells out, because this might be the last restock of it. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for the video. If you did enjoy, hit the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.